everyone, welcome to another Power Talk with Archana. Today we are taking forward the series with Jagdish Kini. We will be talking about the 2 minute coach. Hello Jagdish, how are you doing?
Hi Archana, good to be here. Good to be back.
Great. So let's talk about being a 2 minute coach. So we read about coach leaders all the time. Leaders have so many priorities. Do you think they can manage another one?
Uh, Archana, when we talk about coach leaders, we are not talking about them becoming coaches. What we perhaps are referring to is that every one of us who work in teams as a team lead or as a member can play the role of a 2 minute coach. There is an opportunity every now and then in every conversation that we can use the opportunity to become a coach. Being a coach is in the language. Every one of us can learn to speak the coach's language. Coaching is about the future.
Yeah.
It's about motivating, it's about moving ahead. It's about focusing their energies on the right activities. The language of coaching is about the art of asking questions, which makes the person think deeper. Therefore, ask open-ended questions which lead to a deeper questioning. Certainly try and avoid close-ended questions. To clarify what I'm trying to say, let's take a simple example. In business, let's say you are the sales director of a company, and you see your sales manager is just returning from an important client meeting. Most of us, or let's say the tendency is to ask, how was the meeting? And you get the answer, great, good meeting, sir. Instead of that, you ask, I'm sure the meeting must have gone off well. What are our chances of closing the deal? Now you have made the sales manager think. His answer could be, yes, it was a good meeting. I think we are 80% there. Well, your next question could be, what is it you need to make it 100%? He now has to think again what he needs and from whom and from which department and from whom, in which department he needs help. So your closing statement could be, please let me know how and which aspects can I help out and to ensure that the deal is ours. Now, there you are. In just 2 minutes, you've actually made your team member think into the future and have coached him for that.
Yeah.
Just asking the right questions. So that's what we mean about being the 2 minute coach or being the coach leader, using the language to actually coach your people through the dialogue that you normally have.
Lovely. I really loved it. Great. So in the ecosystem, we have the bosses, we have the subordinates, we have the entire, it's a web of so many people who bring together so many things at the table to make the business, the organization run. But does this really mean that only bosses can coach subordinates?
No. Actually, anybody can coach anybody. You have a mother coaching a kid. Similarly, you could be coaching your boss. When I say this, you can coach your boss. People say, how can I coach my boss? He's my boss. But you could coach him through your language again. Let's say he's making a statement in a meeting, some statement he has made, which you need to understand a little more. Most of us, take that the boss's word as gospel truth, and we don't ask him anything. Let's say if you want to ask him, your questions could be, hey boss, what could be the assumptions used to conclude on that? Or if you could say, hey boss, what makes you believe that this is true? Or what conditions do you envisage to arrive at these timelines? These are questions which can help open a dialogue. Moment you've opened a dialogue, you are able to take it forward. And now you are beginning to coach your boss because you're asking him to think, you're asking him about the future, and you're asking him to clarify. And when you clarify, perhaps even the boss begins to understand whether the assumptions made are right or wrong. Similarly, you can coach yourself with some great questions. Asking questions to yourself is a habit which all of us must inculcate. The quality of the questions you ask yourself decides the quality of the life we lead. The questions you could ask yourself is like, what is it that I'm not seeing here? How could I see this differently? How can I grow from this situation? Are there, and what are the opportunities for me in this kind of a situation? Am I missing something? Am I not seeing something? These are the kind of questions when you ask yourself, you begin to coach yourself. And I think that is something very, very important, because I firmly believe that every one of us has a coach within. It's all about what your attention on is. What is your attention on? What are you reflecting upon? What are your insights from it? And finally, what are your actions to move forward? Motivating, developing, creating insights, helping team members build their skills, their capabilities, and creating opportunities and the environment for your team members to perform at their peak is the job of a coach leader. That's how I see it.
Amazing. I'm sure this is really going to help a lot of people out there. It's all about asking the right questions and opening doors to opportunities, a discussion, a dialogue, which can actually take you to a stage of fruition where you realize what's happening, how it happens, all the what's, why, when
Yeah,
gets answered there. Amazing.
very true.
Thank you,
Very true.
Jagdish.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
See you. Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.